guys, welcome back to the King Gamer. Today we are watching more of Flight Mutationally. Now this guy on the screen right here commented for me to react to these 3 new ones, and they've been out for a bit, but I'm finally gonna watch it. If you guys know from my post, but if you guys didn't see my post from yesterday, I did 40 takes for the FNAF 2 movie review, so my throat was like pretty sore, so I wasn't gonna do that. I didn't do a video yesterday, but now I'm back to do a video, and after this video, everything's gonna go back to normal schedule. So, want me to do more content like this? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Content warning. Alright, some glory and some loud sounds. Let's do it. I'm excited. Oh, there's that big monster from last time. It's been a while since I watched this, so hopefully we'll get like a bit of like some flashbacks or something.
Please remain calm and listen carefully. The federal government has confirmed that all conventional military strikes against the unidentified creature is the airstrikes, heavy artillery, and advanced weapons have had no measurable effect. The Department of Defense has officially announced plans for a nuclear response.
A nuclear response? Are you crazy?
Civilians are ordered to evacuate the Seattle metropolitan area immediately.
Alright, good. They're getting their right time.
Evacuation corridors have been established along Interstate 90 heading east and Interstate 5 heading south toward Portland. Do not attempt to travel north toward Everett. Those routes have already been deemed unsafe. Radiation levels inside the city limits are rising rapidly. Federal scientists have confirmed that
There's a jet. There's some more. Wait, where? Wait, I forgot how strong he is. I think I remember him being like super strong to the point where it's like Shin Sonic isn't as powerful.
Mr. Roger?
Oh, hey, doctor.
What are you doing here? Everybody has already evacuated out of the hospital.
Whoa.
I'm here for her, my girlfriend. Where is she?
Didn't you get the news? She was transported to an ACI facility for testing. I emailed it to you last week. You haven't replied since.
Shit. Do you know where the facility is?
No, unfortunately. They did say they would send a message to you soon and update her health.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for the notice. And please get out of here safely. We'll be heading towards Chicago soon. I hope to see you soon once this attack is over.
Thank you, Roger. I will. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Thanks.
Okay.
Good morning, Daisy. How are you holding up?
I'm doing great. Thanks.
That's great. Now, as you may know, I have a few questions to ask you about the incident.
Okay, sure.
Okay, let's start.
Also, she survived the
Do you remember
crash.
what happened when the aircraft was going down?
Yeah. I was asleep on the plane when I heard a loud sound coming from the front side of the plane. I thought it was just turbulence, so I ignored it. Later, I heard glass break in the screen. I looked to see the flight attendant screaming and running towards the back view of the plane. I was scared, so I took off my seatbelt to take a look since I was in the middle seat. I woke up the old man next to me, and he was worried too. I still remember the fear look he gave me. I looked to see that thing
Oh.
in long L-shaped arms. I froze in place when the man told me to run. I didn't know what to think, so I ran back. I heard the roar. It sounded very familiar, but I still don't have it on the top of my head. Before I can even think, the beast started attacking and consuming the passengers in the front rear of the plane. I watched as a mother and her child get eaten alive.
Oh my
Her
goodness.
head later rolled down the aisle. I threw up right then and there. Then, the cockpit door opened, and the pilot screamed. The creature got distracted and started breaking through the cockpit door. I knew the plane was done for, so I ran to a random seat next to me. Once I buckled my seatbelt, I saw people in robes get up. They started saying something. I couldn't hear, but I knew what they were saying. Those people came back, even after years since the Japan incident.
Wait, the Japan incident?
Yeah,
Okay.
after that, the plane
The
started to
Japan
move forward
incident. I'm
fast.
trying to
It
remember
pushed me really hard
what is the
towards the
Japan
front seat.
incident.
I was so scared. My chest felt tight.
Whoa.
Later, people began to fall forward towards the front part of the plane. Then I blacked out. And now, I woke up in the hospital today.
See? Chat, if I ever
Look,
went on the
if you
plane,
don't-
I'm keeping that parachute on my back. I'm not letting that parachute get off me. I'm standing. I actually would probably sit right by the exit door, and then I have my parachute on, so I'm completely ready to jump out of that plane. Well, I guess any plane in general, because I'm not just gonna sit tight in my plane. I'm not gonna be able to
I have
sleep.
a photo. You can see it.
There's no need. Everybody already knows about it. Maybe even the world knows too.
What do you mean?
I'll just show you.
What's your emergency?
I need help. Something is in my living room. I don't know who or what it is. All I hear is glass breaking and growls. Can you please send someone?
Stay calm.
Oh no. What is that? Ugh. That looks nasty, bro. Oh, there it is. Oh. Yo, guns can't even stop this thing. It's like Shin Sonic. Except for there's a lot more of them than just one. And it's very scary because Shin Sonic is very powerful. And there's like
Good
25 more of
This
these.
is a special news report. We have just received updates from a newly formed international research body, the Aviation Complex Industry. A team established specifically to study both the mutant organisms and the wreckage of the mutated aircraft.
Okay.
According to their latest findings, several smaller airplane-like
Oh.
entities have been sighted moving through the streets of Seattle. Eyewitness accounts and images confirm that these creatures, which appear to resemble the larger monster in form but on a smaller scale, have since been tracked migrating westward toward the Pacific Ocean.
Okay.
Government officials have not issued a formal statement regarding these
Oh, these
smaller
are
entities,
terrifying.
as all current resources remain directed toward the pending nuclear
This one's
strike
absolutely
against the
massive. Look
primary
at all those
creature.
spikes. Holy.
That entity, now officially designated Bio 77 or B77, was once tied
what
to
was
the
that?
aircraft disaster, but has since grown into the catastrophic threat now devastating the region. Whether these smaller variants will develop into a new and ongoing danger to humanity or remain a lesser concern remains unknown. Officials stress that the priority is still the containment of B77 itself. In related developments, reports are emerging of a fringe cult movement rising
Whoa.
in the aftermath of the attacks.
Oh
Members
no.
of the group have
Wait.
been described.
That woman in the call, she said that there was people in robes saying something. Maybe this is the cult. Maybe I don't know, maybe they somehow
as
started this
worshipping the
whole
mutated
thing.
creature, referring to B77 as a kind of deity.
Oh, it's kinda like the what is it? It's kinda like the 99 Nights in the Forest cultists. If you play that game, you would know there's like cultists that like worship the deer and stuff. So I'm assuming this is kinda like the same thing.
Caution that fear and desperation in the wake of such destruction may give rise to radical and dangerous ideologies. For now, residents are urged to remain calm, follow evacuation orders, and continue to monitor official broadcasts for updates. That concludes this hour's emergency coverage. We'll
Okay.
be back with more updates after a word from our sponsors.
Don't you think this is not a good time to be running sponsors when the world's ending? Holy. Oh, I cannot be in a tall building like that. That'd be even more scary. Oh no. Yo, something big's about to happen. I'm telling you, something big's gonna happen. Oh! The bomb just got set off. So that's a big spread. Holy. And then of course there's gonna be like an extra. I'm assuming it's like where it gets set off. Then there's like the explosion radius, and then that's probably the debris radius. But there is a debris radius. It probably like another circle. Because like debris can just shatter like absolutely crazy. This is number 8. Alright. There's a big monster on the front of this, so kind of scared to see what's gonna happen. We're going in. I got some more Roblox games I want to play for some more videos, so make sure you stay tuned for those. Okay, good. They got one of the cult members, but it's only one.
Мы не секта. Мы люди, которые знают, что должно произойти, а вы, ребята, слишком глупы, чтобы осознать это. Вы думаете, этот монстр просто появился из ниоткуда и без всякой причины разрушил город? Да нет. Мы делаем это, чтобы наш Бог гордился, делаем это, чтобы вернуть планете такую, какой она была. Шинджера не любит, когда в нем больше жизни, чем в нем. Он хочет побыть один. Он хочет, чтобы галактика принадлежала ему. Это не эгоистично, просто он так хочет жить. Мы уважаем это.
Okay.
Мы были созданы случайно. Ребята, вы говорите, что метеор, убивший динозавров, произошел совсем не так. Это было доказательством силы Шина и того, что он может сделать, чтобы изменить эту планету.
Alright.
Верьте во что хотите.
I'm reading the yellow text. You guys can pause this video if you want to read it too. Alright, what is this location? Okay, so who do we call Shinjira? Oh. That's Shinjira, I'm assuming. Oh, no, bro. He's got wings. He's got wings. They're cooked. They're cooked. He has wings. Do you know what that means? That's like Shin Sonic if he could fly. That's just, like, terrible. Oh, no. What if these beasts are, like, trying to, like, merge into one? They could be. Like, maybe they're all merging into one giant creature. Oh, yeah, I remember this one.
It's still moving.
That's impossible. The warhead went off directly into the target zone.
Huh?
4:24 on the dot. Everything inside that radius should have been vaporized.
It wasn't. Look at the feed. That mass coming out of the dust cloud. That's it.
What
the structure of the thing's changed. It's upright now.
Are you kidding me?
Tell me what the hell we just did.
You're telling me a big-ass nuke fell on this guy, and he's not dead. See? Bro, they're cooked. There's no way! You're telling me a nuke can't stop this? What will? Like, what's gonna stop this creature?
We fed it, sir. The radiation.
Oh,
the atomic
no.
output, it didn't destroy the creature.
Isn't that how Shin Godzilla is? I'm sorry I'm pausing a lot, but I'm pretty sure it's how Shin Godzilla is. Like, or I guess any Godzilla, the more radiation they consume, the more powerful they get. But these ones, they just grow bigger and stronger.
Accelerated its mutation. It's absorbing the fallout, metabolizing it somehow. It's not dying. It's adapting.
How tall is it now?
Oh, no.
894 feet, sir.
894 feet.
We wounded it too.
The thermal signatures show extreme surface damage, but its vitals, they're still there.
This guy's
It's
taller than
angry,
actual Godzilla.
maybe confused, but not neutralized.
There's something else, sir. 5 new signatures appeared within the same fallout radius 20 minutes after detonation. They're moving, slowly, but they're spreading westward. One's in open water near the Pacific, another approaching the San Francisco coast.
You're saying there's more of them?
Radiation output suggests they might be fragments or secondary mutations, but they're alive. So, it's unknown.
Get me a full task force. I want eyes in the Pacific and along the California coast. If we don't get ahead of this, there won't be a coast left to defend.
Understood. Operation Deep Winter will deploy within the hour.
Okay, I'm assuming it's gonna freeze it. It could work because they worked with Shin Godzilla. When I watched Shin Godzilla, I remember at the end of the movie they were able to kill him by freezing him. So maybe that's how they can kill him. This creature is by freezing him. Hopefully, because they already just set a nuclear bomb on him, and that didn't work. So now it's gonna try some freezing. What is that? It's like a bright beam. Oh no. Oh! It's absolutely massive. Oh my goodness. He's massive now. Look at him. I think the most terrifying part of him is just that skull for the face. That is like super terrifying.
We begin tonight's broadcast with a developing and deeply disturbing story out of San Francisco. Reports are coming in from Missionary High School, where at least 32 students are currently being held hostage inside the building.
Oh no.
Authorities have also confirmed 9 fatalities following what they're describing as a violent and coordinated attack carried out by an armed cult group. According to police officials, the suspects forcibly entered the school grounds earlier this afternoon and began opening fire inside multiple classrooms. Witnesses in the surrounding neighborhood reported hearing a series of gunshots and explosions shortly after 2:15 p.m. Several bystanders say they saw members of the group spray painting their insignia on the school's bell tower before turning their weapons toward civilians near the property. Law enforcement sources tell us that local police and SWAT teams have surrounded the perimeter, but have been unable to breach the building.
I just realized, what the hell did the school do to where these people have to come and disturb them?
Due to the scale and severity of the situation, the federal government has authorized military assistance to support local authorities in neutralizing the threat. Investigators believe this cult may be connected to a series of coordinated attacks along the West Coast, each leaving dozens dead or missing over the past several weeks. Officials warn that the group is heavily armed and considered extremely dangerous.
Oh.
We're now going live to aerial footage from our news helicopter over the scene, where SWAT and emergency vehicles continue to surround Missionary High School.
Well, thank you, Scarlett. We're currently hovering about 200 feet above Missionary High School, where the situation remains extremely tense. From our vantage point, we can see heavily armed SWAT units surrounding all entrances to the main building.
Okay.
Multiple tactical vehicles have positioned themselves along the north and east sides of the school, and we've just witnessed officers attempting to establish communication with whoever is inside. Emergency responders are currently setting up triage
This
Oh.
is not a test. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Department of Homeland Security and the National Weather Service Office in Sacramento, California. At approximately 10:22 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, naval radar stations detected a massive unidentified organism.
Yo, these
emerging
alert
from the
sounds
water
always
off the San
scare me.
Francisco Bay. Multiple cargo and civilian vessels have been reported severely damaged or destroyed along the creature's projected path. Eyewitnesses describe the entity as unlike any known marine life, displaying extreme size and bioluminescent features consistent with earlier radiation-based anomalies.
Oh no. What is that? Looks small, but also pretty big at the same time. It's a lot smaller than the other one. Unless it's the same one. Yeah, it's the same one. Okay. Yeah, he is massive. Wait, why is the eyes blowing up? Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit, this one's gonna be, the next one's gonna be terrifying. Oh no. This is the last one. We're about to have something big come in. Washington. Yo, the sky's blood red. That is scary. That's how you know all hell's about to break loose. The sky is red. That is not a good sign. And then of course you got this big creature here too, so that just makes it even worse. Yeah, I cannot read that. I'm so sorry. I cannot read all that, guys. It is also like really blurry too.
During the initial phase of exposure, infected subjects exhibit pronounced respiratory distress characterized by shortness of breath, followed by severe nausea and persistent vomiting. These primary reactions are consistent with acute radiation exposure syndrome, suggesting that the infection's onset is directly tied to the organism's emitted ionizing radiation field. However, within approximately 4 to 6 hours post-exposure, patients begin reporting intense localized pain along the spinal column and shoulder blades. Radiographic imaging confirms that this pain correlates with rapid osseous restructuring, specifically, abnormal calcification and protrusion forming along the vertebral ridge. These early formations mark the beginning stage of dorsal spike development, a mutation believed to result from genetic interference caused by residual bioorganic material interacting with the subject's skeletal structure. The process appears both painful and irreversible, with tissue displacement occurring as bone growth pierces through surrounding musculature. Further observation is ongoing to determine whether dorsal development serves an adaptive, defensive, or communicative biological purpose.
Stage 2.
Subjects entering
Oh.
stage 2 of the bio
Oh.
action exhibit rapid and violent skeletal extrusion, primarily manifesting through the upper thoracic region. Patients report unbearable, stabbing pain immediately before the eruption of dorsal spikes from the shoulder blades and spine.
That's
These
gotta hurt.
formations appear to be composed of hyperdense, calcified bone tissue infused with an unknown bioluminescent compound. Within hours of spike emergence, subjects begin vomiting large volumes of blood, often accompanied by fragments of internal tissue. Concurrently, the dentition undergoes severe deformation, teeth elongate, split, or fuse irregularly, suggesting a systemic breakdown and uncontrolled regeneration of craniofacial bone matter. Radiation scanners consistently record an exponential increase in internal radiation output, with readings surpassing safe exposure thresholds by several thousand%. This spike in radiation appears to act as a biological catalyst, reshaping internal organs, liver, lungs, and stomach tissue reorganize into unrecognizable configurations, possibly to sustain the mutated metabolic state. At this stage, pain response begins to diminish despite catastrophic physical trauma, indicating a neurological adaptation or numbing response to the mutation process. Subjects remain conscious but display erratic behavior, alternating between states of shock and violent agitation. Continued containment is mandatory. All personnel must maintain level 5 radiation shielding during observation.
Okay. Stage 3.
Stage 3 marks the full
Oh,
development
there's
of
the
the
bigger
lateral
spikes.
spike structures. The protrusions extend outward from the spine, then forcibly branch into secondary lateral spikes along the rib cage and shoulders. This process often results in severe muscular tearing and skeletal displacement, leaving the subject immobile or twisted into unnatural positions. Patients entering this stage report extreme discomfort and prolonged insomnia, as continuous muscular contractions prevent any form of rest or stabilization. Following the skeletal expansion, patients consistently express intense hunger and dehydration, despite the complete shutdown of digestive efficiency. Neurological scans reveal degradation in visual acuity. Subjects describe blurring, disorientation, and temporary blindness, suggesting radiation-induced optic nerve failure. Within 6 to 8 hours of these symptoms, the epidermal layer begins to slough off, revealing raw muscle tissue and exposed vascular systems beneath. The outer dermis liquefies in sections, replaced by a fibrous, pulsating layer resembling necrotic tissue fused with an unknown organic compound. At this stage, metabolic activity increases to inhuman levels, despite the apparent decay of major organs. The subject's body radiates a faint luminescence, especially around the spine and dorsal protrusions, likely a result of bioradiological energy retention. Containment at this point is critical. Stage 3 individuals are considered extremely unstable, both biologically and behaviorally. All personnel are advised to observe from behind reinforced lead glass barriers with full hazmat containment gear.
Okay. I'm assuming we're on the stage. Yeah, we're on stage 4. Oh, there we go.
Stage
Oh.
4 represents the irreversible phase of infection, during which the host undergoes extensive physical and neurological transformation.
The arms got longer.
Limbs begin to rupture from within, with muscle fibers tearing open along the forearms and shoulders. These ruptures expose newly formed tissue resembling fibrous tendons intertwined with a hardened, organic substance, possibly serving as reinforcement for increased strength and flexibility. All cognitive function is completely lost. Subjects demonstrate no comprehension of language, commands, or visual stimuli, responding only with low-frequency growls, distorted vocalizations, or violent roars. These sounds appear to serve a communicative purpose between infected hosts, though current analysis remains inconclusive. Regeneration becomes an observable phenomenon in this stage. Tissue damaged by containment procedures or ballistic trauma regenerates within minutes, suggesting that the mutation process enhances cellular repair at an exponential rate. Thermal scans indicate that this regenerative activity produces a large amount of heat, further accelerating internal decay in unaffected tissue. Ocular examination shows complete pupil loss. The eyes appear opaque and bioluminescent under UV light, with no discernible iris or corneal reflection. This change is believed to correspond
That's gotta be
to a
painful though. Look at this, bruh. I'm just hoping, like, I'm guessing you're still alive. That's the thing about this is, like, it's very painful looking. Like, your arms stretching, all these spikes coming out of you. That's just gotta hurt. And then you're coughing up your organs and stuff. That's just terrible.
As biologically independent and should be classified as non-human. Lethal termination protocols are to be authorized on immediate visual confirmation. Under no circumstances should Stage 4 entities be engaged in close quarters.
Okay, but then what's the final phase? Stage 5.
The fifth final stage of infection represents complete morphological conversion of the human host. At this terminal phase, the skeletal framework undergoes extreme realignment, resulting in
got some long arms.
limb structures.
Holy!
Within the humerus and ulna. The arms bend at unnatural angles, allowing for extended reach and striking capability.
That's scary.
Average is 6 feet 4 inches, though postural variance caused by spinal deformation can alter perceived size.
6'4"?
The epidermal layer is almost entirely replaced with fibrotic, semi-translucent tissue, revealing portions of musculature and vascular structures beneath. The dorsal and lateral spikes observed in prior stages have reached full formation, with additional growth along the limbs. These appear to serve as both a defensive adaptation and a sensory organ for environmental awareness. Neurologically, the patient is non-communicative. Higher cognitive function is presumed lost. The cerebral cortex shows extensive radiation-induced degradation, leaving only primal motor and predatory impulses intact. Subjects respond exclusively to motion, sound, and heat signatures. The entity's locomotion speed has been measured to match or exceed that of an average moving vehicle. Strength output, recorded through field testing, is estimated to surpass baseline human capacity by more than 500%, allowing for structural damage to reinforced steel and concrete. Warning to field personnel, direct engagement with Stage 5 entities is strictly prohibited. The organism exhibits high regenerative capability and apparent resistance to small-caliber firearms. Any attempt to contain or neutralize must be authorized under Operation Deep Winter protocols.
And now the sky's orange. Like a mixture of orange and red, okay.
So, currently I'm in Seattle, as you can tell. So I'm just here to pick up the rest of my things and get the fuck out. I'm just gonna record so I can share what the current state of my now ruined neighborhood is. And yeah, wish me luck.
Okay. Oh.
Shit.
You better hurry up. I know that for sure. If you don't hurry up, you're gonna get yourself killed.
There's the bomb that killed everybody.
Oh.
Including that monster. Shit's fucking huge.
Yeah, that monster's not dead. It just evolved.
Are you fucking serious? That's my house.
Oh. Yeah, you better just go. Oh my goodness! How big is that thing? Don't. Okay. Damn, that's all? When did this come? Okay, that was a month ago, so there should be another one coming soon. Yeah, it's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And I don't know how to pronounce your name, but if you're seeing this, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will definitely be staying tuned for like the 10th one. And yeah, I'll be seeing you all next time. Peace.